Soccer Kickers is the perfect year-round soccer program for children ages 2 to 12 who are new to soccer or who want to build upon past soccer experiences. Our program benefits from the skills and experiences of our lead coach, Coach Gregory Lewis, who is a former professional soccer player. The kids at Soccer Kickers learn fundamental soccer skills through fun games. Through soccer, we help our kickers develop social skills with creative activities where they learn to take turns, to share, and in addition, they learn essential soccer skills such as passing, shooting, and juggling. Using an emergent curriculum, our program factors in the developmental stage of our kickers to keep them physically active, live fit and healthy lives, and most importantly, have fun. My husband and I started this program out of a desire to have a positive impact in this community. We, parents ourselves, understand the importance of finding fun activities for children and activities that take place in nurturing and safe environments that will also challenge each child in new ways. The community of kickers, parents, and coaches is what truly makes Soccer Kickers so special. We hope this program inspires every single parent in our community to join us with their little ones and for their children to fall in love with soccer.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
As the national anthem booms. Welcome one, welcome all, welcome inside TOCA Soccer and Sports Center Novi East in beautiful Novi, Michigan. Lansing's Red Cedar FC calls this building home, and tonight they'll look to defend it against the road club out of Rockford, Illinois, the Rockford Thunder. Tanner White here with Major League Indoor Soccer and our friends on National Soccer Network. So happy to bring it to you across these multiple platforms.
Let's play some soccer, whatever you want to say.
Let's get ready to play some soccer.
And we are just about ready for kickoff. Lansing had a rough go of things in their home opener 2 weeks ago. The Cleveland Crunch took over early, got into the double digits before the first half ended, and would go on to win 17-6. Last week, this club was in Pittsburgh, where a much tighter contest would end 6-2 against them. Pittsburgh's Grant Glorioso put on arguably the best goalkeeping show this league has ever seen here in year 5, saving 21 of 23 shots for an over 90% clip. They'll look for some of that same magic out of their keeper, Christopher Mura, against a Rockford Thunder team that has scored fewer goals per game than any other team in the North Conference so far this season throughout Major League Indoor Soccer. They were trounced twice last weekend in Toronto, 11-0 and 12-5.
Did Mo tell you the red seat?
What's that?
Did Mo tell you the red seat?
Yeah, but he kept telling me.
Take a look at Major League Indoor Soccer standings. That Toronto Canadian Crusaders side still undefeated, the only ones rather on the very top of that, but you got also Cleveland undefeated with just their one time out so far. Again, that was here just a couple of weeks ago against this same Red Cedar FC side. Standings coming back for you. We've also got Pittsburgh's Bridge City FC in their inaugural season in Major League Indoor Soccer with wins in their first 2. Good for second in that Northern Conference. You got 7 in the North, 6 in the South. A beautiful cacophony of number there, 13 we ended up with. Take a look at our starting lineups for this evening. Cesar Aceves for the Rockford Thunder and Christopher Mora in goal for Lansing's Red Cedar FC. And hey, don't look now, we're off and running. Bounded to the keeper on one hop, and we are live from Lansing. Alexander Gomez back toward the keeper. Now both of these keepers going to have to get touches, going to have to be involved. Could be even on the attack. We've seen a couple of goalkeepers score in the early going of this season, including Fort Wayne's Jonathan Mendoza. That's the other MLIS game that you're going to see down on the score bug on the bottom of your screen there. The Cleveland Crunch enjoying a 9-0 lead in the early going of that one. Restart coming from the furthest corner from us. Christopher Mora, goggles and all. Take a live look in there at that Fort Wayne match. The Cleveland Crunch, your runners-up from last year's MLIS championship against Amarillo. Mora with a heroic stuff at first. Mora smacking at this, and he survived. Man, there's a bunch of Thunder players on the doorstep there, and they just weren't able to finish it. Going to go back for the keeper Mora here. I think there was an inadvertent whistle from back behind him somewhere. No, it's not inadvertent. Pardon us.
He doesn't know the rules.
Now our goalkeeper, Christopher Mora, is in discussions with, I think we got Bill Howard here, our referee. And Mora's adamant, too. Finally, we get the restart. Unsure what all the chatter was about. Mora just beyond the half. Counterattack, quick. Here comes Rockford. Got some numbers. Up right flank. No shot up yet. They'll go back nearly to the midfield. And now you do see the keeper, Cesar Aceves, crossing just beyond the half. Aceves himself could get involved. He'll lay a ball in. Another touchdown to the right. No Thunder shot so far yet for the possession, but it is a long one. 1:40 seconds in. Here from Total Soccer and Sports Center Novi East. Tanner White with Major League Indoor Soccer on MLIS Pro TV and the National Soccer Network. So glad to be with you. The keeper, Aceves, another touch, toes to his right. He's going to get it right back. Aceves playing pepper here. It's Aceves and 14, Martin Murillo. Whistle, restart.
What if it's a shot, but it just misses?
Big line changes coming on both sides as the gates pop open on either side of us. I think fewer people are saying handball here, looking for one going against Cole Heiser. That's 7 for Lansing. They've got the striped concept. It's something that you've seen on a number of different uniforms from them. A vertical stripe. You've seen some of those be red and white. Tonight, it's black and red with the vertical stripe, white shorts. And Rockford Thunder travels with a yellow top and green shorts. Their keeper, Cesar Aceves, a gray top and black pants. And you're also seeing both keepers wearing tights. Aceves started the season opener. Hasn't been seen since.
Yes, Vic.
You got just a couple of shots put up on board. None against Aceves so far. I believe we had 2 in that sequence early on against Mora. A lot of patience on the Rockford side. No need to push it. But again, as we told you, they have scored the fewest goals per game so far out of Northern Conference teams. There's a whistle, a little shove between a couple of defenders there on the Lansing side. 13, Victor Viana was the one defenseman drawing some side eyes. Handling real close to the camera there is 10, Alexander Gomez. Here's a takeaway, wide open net. A tap in, showboat blasted. And welcome to the scoring party, Cody Granville. As easy as you're gonna get. Cody Granville, 77 in the red and black. Opens the scoring here. We've got 10 minutes, 40 seconds of the first quarter, and Lansing's Red Cedar FC leads 1-0. Granville cracking the scoring, off and running. Sent way down there. Long balls might be the name of the game on that Rockford side. Here comes the keeper, Aceves. Always got to be aware of it. After Jacob Knath makes an interception here, they'll give it right back. Rockford's got a lot of looks. They shoot the keeper more out of position, stuffed in goal by, I believe, the defender, Granville. You can pick him out by that big cast. He's gone from the full club, I think, down to just a small wrap on that right hand. His first couple of games out there looked absolutely fierce, wearing the full cast, nearly up to the elbow with it. Rockford side lead 1-0. It's funny, our in-arena scoreboard here still showing scoreless. However, trust us, Granville had one of the easier ones you'll ever see recorded on his side. Whistle, foul, should be the first one at 9:20 of the first quarter. Restart coming after the foul. Here it is. There's another whistle down in the furthest corner from us. You might lose a little bit of those along the lines. Do the very best that we can. Treacherous around here. I think our camera guy would agree. Shot is blocked. Blasted. Gabriel Meireles launched that one. Restart will come. Possession still to the Lansing side. They lead 1-0 at home. Their first score, Cody Granville. Putting another one just too high. It was the keeper, Mora himself. Man, it's not a bad strike. Get one of the first looks we've had at his leg. Aceves slowly trotting up, but maybe you'll start to see a little bit less of that. They'll pull back from getting the keeper involved in the attack after giving up the real easy one to Granville. Off the head of a Lansing defender, and maybe not. They do make Aceves rapidly trot back there. It rolls softly to Aceves now, and he's going to clear it. Jacob, whenever you're ready, is the call that we just heard from the bench. Talking to 6, Jacob Knath from the midfield. Knath been involved in a lot of the press so far. Aceves continuing to slice up near the walls. They will lob one down for Knath. Knath might have a run on. Knath trips. Ooh, and was he tripped up? And there's no call. They're going to play on with it. Under 8 minutes here for the first quarter. 1-0. Man, continuing to play on in a couple of physical plays. whistle, and this should bring us. Now, we haven't quite had the media timeout assessed yet. Although we are under 8, typically those should come at that under 8 mark. Our apologies on that. We don't have the media timeout signaled from our officiating crew.
You're gonna watch them.
So we'll have the restart, and we got 7 minutes, 36 seconds showing here to play in the first quarter. Moore, the keeper, man, good-looking pass down into the corner. Granville. Popping out, open shot, scored. Victor Viana. Talk about a secondary run. And there it is. Now we've got that media timeout too. Lansing's Red Cedar FC. They score 2-0, their lead. And back in a moment, here from Novi East.
Marca tu calendario. Viernes 26 de diciembre, 7:30 p.m. Tu equipo, Rockford Thunder. Recibe al Chicago Mustangs, un clásico espectacular. No te lo puedes perder. Info en rockfordthunder.com. Boletos en taquilla, precios populares.
Una carga económica al momento de nuestra partida es demasiado pesado para nuestros hijos cuando no existen los recursos económicos para cubrir esa necesidad. Contácteme ahora y le voy a asesorar de forma gratuita de cómo usted puede evitar esa carga económica al momento de nuestra partida.
Back out of that first media timeout. Folks, welcome back. And let's take a live look at our other MLIS match currently in play. The Cleveland Crunch in control the whole way so far in that one. It's 9-0, their lead against Fort Wayne Summit City Sentinels. Man, you might have just jinxed it there. I think you had one first score for the home side there. So make it 9-1 with just under 4 to play in that third quarter. Back here, the home side, Lansing's Red Cedar FC, they lead 2-0 against Rockford. Waiting on the restart, and here we go.
Yes, Vic! Look for the foul.
Granville is trying to back his way down along the boards. He's going to draw a double. Good wall ball. Played out for Lansing 7, Cole Heiser, and Heiser will have to go back for the keeper, Mora. Mora, a chip, has a player posted up. Shot, I think, blocked off of his own player. It was taken by 20, Jonathan Oliveira, originally, that shot. Oliveira, another one off of the boards. Now it comes up and off of the netting up there. That'll be a restart. Coming from the dot, it's shot, scored! Sniper! Viana 2 times. That is blistered. Viana back-to-back scores for the home side, and they lead 3-0, 6 minutes, 45 seconds, first quarter. Not a lot going right for this Rockford Thunder side so far. They had a long trip to take to get out here. And, man, it's going to feel longer heading back. Keeper Cesar Aceves. He's got his eyes up. But, boy, how involved does he get? He's going to shot. Woo, it's saved by Mora. Both keepers giving great looks at it so far. Both of those strikes from the keepers made us recoil because, man, the moment it came off of their foot, you thought, ooh, looks like they're both going to score. Aceves looking to launch another one down in the right corner. Ooh, whistle, foul. Haven't seen any cards come out yet. That was close. Foul was assessed on 19, Diego Bolanos. 5 minutes, 35 seconds. First quarter. Red Cedar FC out of Lansing. They lead 3-0. Last two scores from Victoria Viana. Opening score from Cody Granville.
You need to be stronger, Aiden. You need to be stronger.
Bolanos now has eyes up, but waiting for some support. Not bringing it past the half yet. Aiden Bagley always lurks near that midfield. 12 on the Lansing side. Stalking prey out there. Aceves, the keeper. Here he comes once more. Right back to the keeper. That touch from Murillo. Bagley pressing the keeper, making him think about it. Didn't quite come loose yet. Now here it may come for the home side. Gabriel Meireles. And back to the keeper, Mora.
Take when you can.
Mora is looking at Kanath. Kanath just got a little bit of a push in the chest from Rockford's 9, Bangura. Now there's a whistle and a foul right along the board. Anthony Racinos drew that foul. See if we can determine on the Rockford side who it was called on.
Make the run on top.
Looks like we're going 17 for the Thunder, perhaps. Appears you're talking 77, actually. Mauricio Huitron. Restart coming in a moment. You got 4 minutes, 7 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Shot too high. Morales said, well, I had to take it. Liked the angle, but just couldn't knock it in.
Don't commit, Moses. Don't commit.
Aceves there being stared down by a Lansing defender. It's for Moise Augustin. Augustin still making him think about it. Trying to jump that lane. The passing lane to the keeper becomes so difficult for Aceves to get back there in time when those runs, especially outnumbered, happen against him. Ooh, a tough tackle, man. Everybody's looking for a foul of some kind somewhere. Nobody's going to get anything. Nobody's going to be happy. Man, what a sick rollback move. It's shot a little wide. Three minutes to play now. First quarter, 3-0, Lansing. Rolls harmlessly to the keeper, Christopher Mora. He flops on it. Lansing run, Augustine, dump off, late shot, a little bit wide, maybe a cross in fact. And didn't quite work out to clear. Man, Aceves, that pass came hot to him in goal. You got to be careful with those. Every time you're passing back to the keeper, should be in the back of your mind. Uh-oh. And you can see those turn into own goals, which are credited to the attacking team. 2 minutes, 10 seconds, first quarter. Victoria Viana, the last 2 goals. Cody Granville with the first. Granville got a real easy one, and we had also 1 assist credited. Jonathan Oliveira appears on the second score. Those scores were 10:40 of the quarter, 6:43, and then 6:33 of the quarter. Augustine, he might have the full head of steam. And his pass not quite on time. Augustine was looking ahead for Yanier Torres. 90 seconds. That's all standing on the clock for this first quarter. You've probably got more touches for the keeper than for anybody else on that Rockford side so far. It's a tough assignment for him. Augustine had a look at it. Couldn't field it cleanly. Here's Viana again, the scorer of the last two. Mora for Gabi Mireles. Mireles taps it right back to him. Mora content to sit on this and let those last 50 seconds or so drip. It's probably to the home side's benefit. Under 45 seconds.
Whenever you're ready. Stay with your man, stay with your man.
Make it 35, and the tick, tick, tick grows ever louder. Great chance at a shutout quarter for the home side.
It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Good. Come over here now.
Does Aceves want to shoot this? It's a tad too high. Just up into the net. You're going to get a quick change on the Lansing side. They had 2 off, 2 on. They got maybe 10 more seconds for those reinforcements to show up. Oh, they gave it away. Can they get one more takeaway in the attacking end? They can't. Rockford, though, on the counterattack. See if they've got maybe one chance to put it up from deep. Didn't get it off. And that is how the first quarter is going to end. Lansing's Red Cedar FC, they're going to lead 3-0. They had the first score from Cody Granville. Take a look at one replay real quick. These couple of stuffs early on with Mura making a heroic save right there. Just a couple of minutes in. And then see this steal from Granville. That's about as easy as it's going to get for him. Taps this in and emphatically finish it off at the end. See ya. Last couple of replays, we're taking a look at the 2 goals from Victor Viana. This one was assisted by Oliveira first. And then it would be Viana from a free kick. And you wonder, man, is he even going to shoot this necessarily from that distance? And then he positively blasts that thing. Those are all your scores. Lansing's Red Cedar FC leads 3-0 after 1 quarter. From TOCA Soccer and Sports Center here in Novi, Michigan, Tanner White with Major League Indoor Soccer.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kinda everything.
Get double points this fall at Best Western.
Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, great at assists. Gamebridge, great at assists for your savings.
And welcome back for quarter number 2. Red Cedar FC out of Lansing and the Rockford Thunder. We are back here from Novi and a great quarter to start for the home side. We flop sides now. For those of you just joining us, Tanner White here with MLIS Pro TV and our friends at the National Soccer Network.
It's you, Gabe.
Christopher Mora and Cesar Aceves, those are your goalkeeper matchups. Mora in the orange kit with the black tights, and Aceves with a gray top. You got black gloves, black shorts, and black leggings. You will see Rockford attacking right to left here for the quarter, and Lansing attacking left to right.
Good, nice. Let them pass it.
It's a couple of nice bluffs, making everybody think about it defensively from Lansing. Didn't see a ton of that. Some of the shots, you just thought maybe not the shot selection that they wanted in that first quarter, and then you need more volume as well. One of the absolute best strikes that they had in the quarter was the keeper himself, Aceves. Lansing's Granville was pinned on the board. Man, he is doing everything he can to clear this. It's going to take a bunch of effort, and they're not going to be able to do it yet.
Find him in. Check, find him in.
Nearly 2 minutes in here to the second quarter. No shots up on this side. Christopher Mora, the starting keeper this season. New to this team. It was Yuri Tukalevsky last year who led this Lansing side in saves with 77 of them. But they didn't have anybody qualifying in terms of league leaders. You got to play 48 minutes of your team's total minutes played for the season in goal. That's blocked way up near us. I'm telling you, I almost made the play on that. And our camera guy's going to look all incredulously, but I'm telling you, I would have had that one. Next one that comes up here, all right? All right? I promise. 12 minutes, 30 seconds or so. Christopher Moore, the keeper, soft touch here. Now some slow handles. Lansing in no hurry here with Kelly Alexandre. Aiden Bagley goes all the way back for the keeper, Mora. Kelvy Alexandre, pardon. Restart coming from the furthest left corner from us. Oh, there's just nobody near the goal mouth to tap that in. Now they're pressing the keeper. Don't be surprised if a takeaway creates a real good scoring chance here. Rockford playing with fire. Aceves finally flopped on it. Man, that possession had to take too long for his liking. A defensive knockaway. Mora tackled that thing, get it out of there. And maybe create the counter run too. What a long ball. And a heroic move from Aceves to stuff it. Is there another shot to be had? It's blocked. And then a body check, man. Is that? Oh, they're going to play on. And you're going to see a Lansing player probably have to come off here. Ramses Moore McGinnis is hurting. Yeah, that's one of the most unfortunate plays to go against the home side so far. Rockford on attack this time. They might have a right-footed angle, snapped off, and Bagley's going to knock that away. Again, numbers on the Lansing side. They're able to stay. Now, no longer in transition. Shot, doinked. Hits off the woodwork. Shot from Alexandre. No dice. They still may have position to take a couple more shots on the possession. Find out here, stuffed, Aceves. If our crack stats team determines that that one was on target. 10 minutes, 30 seconds to play. Second quarter. Lansing, 3-0.
Fight him in. You need to fight him in.
You're going to continue to see our other score of the other match going on in the MLIS right now. The Cleveland Crunch enjoying a 12-1 lead. Not going to quite be able to polish off a shutout in there, but the healthiest of 12-goal leads. You've got just 4 shots up on the Fort Wayne side. There's a couple players screening off, but nobody's able to take a turn on this yet for Rockford. Now they might have a look, and that's well wide with the left foot. Shot by Wheatrone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's see!
Restart coming in a moment after both sides make some changes. Moore is going to bowl this in. Gabi Morales, first touch. Morales right back to him. Man, that's well done from Moore to keep that thing underneath the level of the net. Now, I thought we had a couple of clear handballs on the possession. Yeah. Oh, it's indeed played on. Never mind. They never ask us what we think around here, folks. 9 minutes, 10 seconds to play, second quarter. You've still got just 3 scores put up. Rockford wall ball here. Lansing, a couple chances to clear, haven't done it yet. Those 3 scores were as follows, with a shot blocked from Bagley. Cody Granville, 10:40, first quarter. Victor Viana, 6:43. And then Viana again, 6:33. Mora rolling this out. They've got good position. Morelli, shot, scored! Top cheddar. I mean, that is hot. And that is a signature celebration from him. Covers the eyes, and bang, bang. Gabi Morales, 8:23, second quarter, golazo.
Don't commit.
4-0 to the home side. All good news so far, just about. Here's the keeper on Seves. Watch out. He can shoot from there. Rejected by Mora.
Hey, the clock is stopped, ref. Hey, the clock.
Oh, stuff.
Every time, man. Come on, Johnny. Help me out here.
All right, settle it down, folks. That was fun. Remember, we're under 8 minutes. You should now have the media timeout coming up next.
Go, Anthony.
The keeper at Seves one more time. Oh, and a dish that looked like it was scrumptious. This is off the shoulder of Mora and in. Ouch. And Mora stepped over and everything.
Number 8.
All right. It took until 7:27 into this quarter. But, man, you finally got a goal up on that Rockford side, and it helps a whole lot. Get one more look at it, and media timeout. Here from TOCA Soccer and Sports Center in Novi East. Tanner White with NSN. Thanks so much for joining us.
Soccer Kickers is the perfect year-round soccer program for children ages 2 to 12 who are new to soccer or who want to build upon past soccer experiences. Our program benefits from the skills and experiences of our lead coach, Coach Gregory Lewis, who is a former professional soccer player. The kids at Soccer Kickers learn fundamental soccer skills through fun games. Through soccer, we help our kickers develop social skills with creative activities where they learn to take turns, to share, and in addition, they learn essential soccer skills such as passing, shooting, and juggling. Using an emergent curriculum, our program factors in the developmental stage of our kickers,
And we are back out of the media timeout.
Soccer.
So sorry about that. That was taken at 7:27 here of the quarter. What you did miss, if you stepped away for a few moments, you saw Rockford crack that scoreboard. They were able to do it a little bit earlier than the other game going on so far in MLIS, with Fort Wayne's Summit City Sentinels having to wait until you got about 4 minutes in the third quarter. They still trail 12-1 in that contest. Pardon us, make it 14-1 as we're taking another look down at the bottom of your screen on that score ticker. Now about 6.5 minutes. Rockford can make this feel much closer of a match if they're able to net just one more. That 0 that was on that scoreboard for so long, man, that's really a mental barrier as much as it is sort of a mathematical barrier. We thrown some sick handles. Went with a back heel eventually. As he gives it up, here's the keeper, Aceves. We thrown nutmegs Mireles. And on attack, he let that thing loose way high. And time to make changes on both sides. Five minutes, 49 seconds to play until the half there at that stoppage. Nobody's going to be happy about a collision like that. Foul looks like it's called. Now do we have the very first card coming out? Let's find out.
It looked like 14. I'm not sure.
Not yet, it looks like. You go ahead and take a look at it and be the judge yourselves, folks. It's a physical play, but indeed it does bring the shootout. Hello. It's Gabi Mireles and Cesar Aceves. Nobody else. You get the free run up. Mireles. Righty. Oh, he missed it. Mireles pulled it. Man, he's going to be thinking about that. Now there's probably... Oh, that whistle did not stop play. Mireles is going to be seeing that net for a long time in his dreams, though. They still might have a run. Racinos came off the head of Bolanos, the defender, and thankfully softly to the keeper. No good on the shootout. Score stays where it is, 4-1, Lansing. Bagley showing off some nice feet himself. Bagley up the right board. Little back heel back to him. Bagley lefty blocked. The keeper Aceves looking for somebody to clear it. He's thinking, man, I've spent far, far too much time touching this ball so far.
Whenever you're ready.
Berto Dominguez helped to clear for Aceves. Here is Dominguez. Shot too high. Man, that was stung. And that was not, in fact, a restart. It's close when it goes right near the level of those boards. You really got to stare it down as a referee and make a judgment call. Okay, do I stop play? They did not. The moment that ball makes contact with the nets, that's when you'll hear the whistle and that restart will occur. Bagley up from Mireles. Lots of space. Good feed, just maybe a tad late. A one header was directed in the direction of the goal from Knath, but couldn't finish it. Knath comes in as the leading scorer. Knath has scored 5 so far in the year, including 1 hat trick in the opener against Fort Wayne. Anthony Racinos with 4, Cody Granville with 4, your other 2 leading scorers. Dominguez handling with under 3 minutes, up for the keeper, Aceves. Couple wall balls making Mora think about this. Christopher Mora just simply hasn't been pushed to make too many of the heroic saves that you know he's capable of making, and perhaps his best rejection was on the opposing keeper.
Cody, I need you out there, Cody. Yeah, I'm ready.
Mora's registered just 2 saves so far. You have 5 total shots with 2 of them blocked on that Rockford side. And for Lansing, 11 total shots. You do have 5 saves for Aceves, but the 4 goals allowed.
Come on, Cal, if you're tired, get one.
Rockford still looking for some answers. They did score the last, but haven't been able to string 2 together yet. 4-1, they trail. Heriberto Dominguez. He awaits back there in case the keeper Aceves ever needs to go back to him.
Come on, Johnny, go to him. Go to him. There we go.
Aceves sliced off the left wall.
Come on, Johnny.
No shot attempt yet to come of it. And controlled by Lansing. Could be danger. Airspace. And knocked down by Aceves outside the box. Jonathan Oliveira had that chance. What fancy handles, then the little hip check. There's no call on it. For Lansing, that was Alexandre. And save Mora. Make it 3 saves on 4 tries for Christopher Mora in goal. Mora, 31 years of age, the elder statesman on this roster. Guy said he plans and his goal is to have a 750 plus save percentage and wants to go over 100 saves this year. And from nearly point blank, that shot far too high.
I got Johnny. Hold it.
25.6 seconds, that's all that's remaining. The home side might be thinking, if Mora can toss this real nice and far, we think somebody can create. That's exactly what Mora's thinking. Look at the whip in his arm. Granville scored the first. Granville threw a little bit of a shoulder there. There's airspace to be had. Doinked once more off the frame. With under 10 seconds. Looks like that might be. Well, don't want to say anything yet. Aceves from his back, he flopped on it, and it looks like he will survive. That was survival instinct to the max for Cesar Aceves, the keeper. But that is your halftime score. Lansing's Red Cedar FC, they're going to lead 4-1 against the Rockford Thunder. Cesar Aceves saves 5 of 9 shots, and Christopher Mora saves 4 of 5. Your scores, Emmanuel Mercado was officially credited the 1 score for Rockford on their side, and Lansing's are 1 for Cody Granville, the very first one. Victor Viana had a couple of them, one of them assisted for Jonathan Oliveira, and then Gabi Morales from Joselito Rodriguez rounding out your 4. Take a look at a couple of replays coming. And that wraps up our first half. So happy to have you with us once again. Tanner White with MLIS Pro TV and the National Soccer Network. Back in a few here for the second half. Thanks so much for joining us.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, great at assists. Gamebridge, great at assists for your savings.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
El Jefe Entertainment domina los eventos más grandes de Estados Unidos y Latinoamérica. Escenarios enormes, la mejor producción, transmisiones de impacto y espectáculos que estremecen multitudes. Con trayectoria, fuerza, energía y precisión absoluta, llevamos cada show al máximo nivel. El Jefe Entertainment. Grandeza que se siente, poder que se escucha.
Marca tu calendario. Viernes 26 de diciembre, 7:30 p.m. Tu equipo, Rockford Thunder, recibe al Chicago Mustangs. Un clásico espectacular. No te lo puedes perder. Info en rockfordthunder.com. Boletos en taquilla, precios populares.
Dar una carga económica al momento de nuestra partida es demasiado pesado para nuestros hijos cuando no existen los recursos económicos para cubrir esa necesidad. Contácteme ahora y le voy a asesorar de forma gratuita de cómo usted puede evitar esa carga económica al momento de nuestra partida.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, great at assists. Gamebridge, great at assists for your savings.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
El Jefe Entertainment domina los eventos más grandes de Estados Unidos y Latinoamérica. Escenarios enormes, la mejor producción, transmisiones de impacto y espectáculos que estremecen multitudes. Con trayectoria, fuerza, energía y precisión absoluta, llevamos cada show al máximo nivel. El Jefe Entertainment, grandeza que se siente, poder que se escucha.
Marca tu calendario. Viernes 26 de diciembre, 7:30 p.m. Tu equipo, Rockford Thunder, recibe al Chicago Mustangs. Un clásico espectacular. No te lo puedes perder. Info en rockfordthunder.com. Boletos en taquilla, precios populares.
Una carga económica al momento de nuestra partida es demasiado pesado para nuestros hijos cuando no existen los recursos económicos para cubrir esa necesidad. Contácteme ahora y le voy a asesorar de forma gratuita de cómo usted puede evitar esa carga económica al momento de nuestra partida.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, great at assists. Gamebridge, great at assists for your savings.
We all have goals. But let's be honest. Most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
El Jefe Entertainment domina los eventos más grandes de Estados Unidos y Latinoamérica. Escenarios enormes, la mejor producción, transmisiones de impacto y espectáculos que estremecen multitudes. Con trayectoria, fuerza, energía y precisión absoluta, llevamos cada show al máximo nivel. El Jefe Entertainment, grandeza que se siente, poder que se escucha.
Marca tu calendario. Viernes 26 de diciembre, 7:30 p.m. Tu equipo, Rockford Thunder, recibe al Chicago Mustangs, un clásico espectacular. No te lo puedes perder. Info en rockfordthunder.com. Boletos en taquilla, precios populares.
Una carga económica al momento de nuestra partida es demasiado pesado para nuestros hijos cuando no existen los recursos económicos para cubrir esa necesidad. Contácteme ahora y le voy a asesorar de forma gratuita de cómo usted puede evitar esa carga económica al momento de nuestra partida.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, great at assists. Gamebridge, great at assists for your savings.
We all have goals. But let's be honest, most of us aren't going to be professional athletes. But if your goal is to finish your degree, we can help. Come to a university that puts your goals first. Bellevue University, your partner in finishing goals.
El Jefe Entertainment domina los eventos más grandes de Estados Unidos y Latinoamérica. Escenarios enormes, la mejor producción, transmisiones de impacto y espectáculos que estremecen multitudes. Con trayectoria, fuerza, energía y precisión absoluta, llevamos cada show al máximo nivel. El Jefe Entertainment, grandeza que se siente, poder que se escucha.
Marca tu calendario. Viernes 26 de diciembre, 7:30 p.m. Tu equipo, Rockford Thunder, recibe al Chicago Mustangs, un clásico espectacular. No te lo puedes perder. Info en rockfordthunder.com. Boletos en taquilla, precios populares.
Una carga económica al momento de nuestra partida es demasiado pesado para nuestros hijos cuando no existen los recursos económicos para cubrir esa necesidad. Contácteme ahora y le voy a asesorar de forma gratuita de cómo usted puede evitar esa carga económica al momento de nuestra partida.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Caitlin Clark, amazing at assists. Gamebridge, the ultimate assist for your savings. But ever since they teamed up, she's taken assisting to a whole new level. Caitlin Clark, graded assists. Gamebridge, graded assists for your savings.
And we are back for half number 2. You're looking live at TOCA Soccer and Sports Center Novi East from Novi, Michigan. Tanner White with Major League Indoor Soccer. You're watching the National Soccer Network and MLIS Pro TV. Lansing's Red Cedar FC, that is your home side. They're going to come out of that halftime break leading 4-1. The Rockford Thunder, that's your road side. They trail, and it took until midway through that second quarter for them to get on the board. Our other match in action in Major League Indoor Soccer this evening has concluded. The Cleveland Crunch have made another statement. They like to end those with some strong punctuation, with exclamation marks, not with question marks. An 18-2 final score over Fort Wayne. Kick it off, and we are off and running here for half number 2. Lansing and Rockford here from Novi and TOCA. Your starting 5 field players back up for Lansing. This is blasted by one of those. That would be Aiden Bagley. Anthony Racinos, Kelly Alexandre, Aiden Bagley, Cody Granville, and Gabby Meirelles. Those are your starting 5 field players. Your keeper, Christopher Mura, saved 4 out of 5 attempts against in the first half. And your starting lineup for Rockford went Cesar Aceves, Diego Bolanos, Manuel Mercado, Alexander Gomez, Damian Bolanos, and Mauricio Huitrón. We had one number change that we were alerted of that came a little bit later into this contest. 17, Brendan Aguilar. We initially had him listed as 22, and so we had crossed him up a couple of times with Huitrón. Oh, nearly a great turn from Knath. It's rejected by Aceves, and then shot far too high. That feed from, gosh, was it Granville in to Knath? That was perfectly on time and on target. But credit that Rockford keeper. Good stuff, and an important stuff. In the early going, that would have been less than a minute into the quarter. That Cleveland side is now averaging 17.5 a game. If you can do the math on that one, they put up a 17-piece here just a couple of weeks ago against this Lansing side. They're 67% on their own power plays. They haven't allowed a power play score against, and a plus 27 goal differential through a couple of matches. Those were your MLIS runners-up last year, defeated in the championship by the Amarillo Bombers. That team is going to be in action for the first time this season. That is tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we thank the Amarillo Bombers for their patience, that scheduling quirk that saw them be the last team to play. This Rockford side will next be in action on Friday, December 26th. One of just a handful of Friday matches all throughout this MLIS season. Here for 2025-26. You got to run on, and it's off the frame once more. Lansing's left 3, maybe 4 scores out there with looks like that, where they get Aceves, the keeper, out of position, and just haven't quite been able to bury it. The very first score from Granville was exactly the opposite. Replay of this one coming. But Aiden Bagley, he's got a top speed that can get him there, that can get him behind the defense. The keeper Aceves is calling for this, and he will get it. As per usual, he'll shoot too high. gives time for everybody to make some changes. Gates open up, and I believe he just went 5 and 5 on each side. Look at the long strides of Mireles. Mireles off late. Cole Heiser wall ball. Ooh, swing and a miss from Viana. Viana had 2 of the 4 Lansing scores for the first half. Those were the second and third scores for the match. Viana's got a run of his own on. He bluffed a couple of times with the right, and in there a dish for Granville. He puts it down. Man, that connection, it's so crisp. 5-1, home side, 11:31, third quarter. More good news to start the quarter. Lansing leads 5-1, and you had a little bit of a false start there on the restart. So a 5-yard penalty or something like that, and play on. Football season, folks.
Yeah, 2v1, 2v1.
Oh, there's a chip in to be had. It's a little bit wide. The Lansing player that had a look at it was Alexandre. Man, they're pressing that keeper Aceves. Rockford run may be on. Slow it down a little bit, Dominguez. Heriberto Dominguez, 6 in the yellow. Rockford with the yellow and green kits. Lansing with the red and black stripes. Christopher Mora in goal for Lansing in the orange, and Aceves has a gray top with black shorts. Both keepers wearing black tights. Blasted wide.
Guys, we gotta keep them quick. We gotta keep them quick. Keep them quick.
Mora entered with a .623 save percentage. He's looking to build upon that. The guy said for his season goal, he wants a .750 save percentage. Man, the shutout's gone, but a futsal pro as well is Mora. Guy said that one of his favorite soccer memories was being called up to the USA national futsal squad. He played in the AMF Futsal World Cup for the U.S. Also has traveled to Colombia with the United States 7-a-side football national team.
Sem falta, boa.
Cesar Aceves, the keeper. To Wheatron in his end. Cambio, says Brandon Aguilar. He says, I need a change. And tapping out Aguilar. Looks like Bolanos. There's a steal, a couple of strong handles, and on the doorstep, tapped in for the score. Thunder strike twice. You would have thought that might be lightning. Jared Barajas. Should be Barajas from Damian Bolanos. 9 minutes, 13 seconds, third quarter. Remember that media timeout should be coming under 8. A 5-2 contest, different feel to it once more. The keeper Cesar Aceves, a Bell Gardens, California native, 27 years old. He's a holdover. Oh, so sorry. Lansing nearly taking advantage here of more numbers that they've got. Man, this is down low. There's a lot that have a chance to clean this up at some point. It will eventually come out, and now Mireles will have to defend. He'll have to pick this up. Rockford made to slow it down now. That is a successful recovery, and everybody on the Lansing side knows it. On that note, Cesar Aceves says he has a couple of goals as well for his team. Says he wants to finish top 4 in the MLIS. He wants to show that he can still play at a professional level. This guy was a holdover from the State Line Falcons in 2022-23. A former MLIS member in that 2022-23 season. And now the Rockford Thunder, in some ways, continuing on that legacy. And Aceves says that Diego Bolaños was his choice for a teammate that he thinks is going to have a breakout season or be a top contributor. Diego and Damian Bolaños both on this Rockford lineup. Damian wearing 50, Diego wearing 19. Anthony Racinos takeaway. Racinos is going to be mobbed by 3 Thunder players. There's a whistle, and should be the very first card coming out. Yes, it is. Blue card demonstratively at 7 minutes, 46 seconds, third quarter. Took quite a while to get there, but finally, the first blue card issued. You're probably talking something in the area of boarding. Well, we'll let you know when we know what exactly the foul has been assessed as. Damian Bolaños was also a common response when those players were asked, name a player that you'll think will have a breakout season. I think my favorite answer was from Heriberto Dominguez, who says, Damian is going to break out. He's cracked. Ooh, a push on Racinos. Racinos is hurting. Man, he's running his hands through his hair on the turf and everything, thinking, what do I have to do to sell this any better? Ouch. Finally, you see Racinos come in the camera frame. Shot! Viana saved. Man, Viana's ball striking looks good so far. Granville is going to pick up a foul here at 7 minutes and 1 second of the third quarter. Should have the media timeout ASAP, but it hasn't come quite yet. 6 minutes, 55 seconds, third quarter. Lansing leads 5-2. Power play in effect. Bagley, little wide, not by much. You've seen a couple of shots on the goal frame. Lansing certainly wishes they could have back. And then Mireles had the one shootout, and he just pulled it. Still plenty of time on power play, but another one blocked. Racinos. Bagley back to the keeper, Christopher Mora. Mireles to Racinos. Racinos back at the point. Time winding down a little bit more. Viana a little touch. Ball nearly over his head. Mireles to his left, Racinos. Viana turned it out, and nobody's happy about that on the Lansing bench. We're fortunate enough to be able to hear it. Ouch. A tough tackle, Mireles. Shot saved. The heroics from Aceves keeps it where it is. Mireles blocked.
Your last man.
Block there to Alexander Gomez. Racinos, Granville, everybody's stabbing at it right now. For Rockford, you got a couple that are also up in the pile there, and nobody's come out of this with it yet. Wow, the Jeopardy theme starts playing, I think. Bagley, shot scored! Man, all that patience, sometimes it'll just pay off. Oh, so simple as it pops out to Bagley and he puts it down. 5 minutes, 6 seconds, third quarter. Take a look at it once more. It's a real soft touch for that ball to eventually just dribble out of the pile and off of Racinos. And Bagley with the left, far corner. Media timeout comes, 5 minutes, 6 seconds, third quarter. Tanner White with Major League Indoor Soccer. You're watching the National Soccer Network and MLIS Pro TV.
Are Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before.
Welcome back inside TOCA Soccer and Sports Center here in Novi, Michigan. Coming out of the media timeout, Lansing's Red Cedar FC, they lead 6-2. The home side has not trailed in this one, have led by as many as 4, and they've gotten that 4-goal lead back. Scored the first 4 of this one, all in the first quarter. And Rockford's one score is credited right now to Emmanuel Mercado's 7:25 second quarter. Once more, we'll set the goalkeeper matchup for you. Oh, but a big hit comes from Bagley first, and then we'll sort all this out and see if now this is going to bring a card one way or another. I don't think it did. I think it's a common foul. But everybody got their money's worth out of that collision. 4 minutes, 33 seconds as this stoppage comes. The wall is set. Mireles and Viana. On approach, good dump, shot a little bit wide from Damian Bolanos. Oh, Mireles is tossed along the board, foul. And Mireles now is also going to be subbed off. Man they call Gabi comes off, and Jonathan Oliveira comes on. The youngest members of these squads, Jared Barajas on the Rockford side, just 16 years of age. Man, it jumps off of the paper at you. You read it and you're thinking, that can't be quite right. And on the Lansing side, Sawyer Dakin. Incredible what these players are doing in the professional scene at this age. Of course, you see it in the international soccer scene and the outdoor game. You see it here in the indoor game, too. Is fantastic. Everybody's diving on it now. I thought we had a clear handball, and you got to have some sort of whistle somewhere. We do. But, man, who did they end up calling and what? We'll do our best to sort it all out. Awkward sequence. We still await the restart, man. I think our officials, now they thought about conferencing. In fact, they still might. Everyone that's ready for a restart is wearing yellow and green right now. They're not wearing the black and red stripes. Nonetheless, here it comes. Mora got a little piece. Looked like it went wide anyway. Not on the goal frame. 3 minutes, 35 seconds, third quarter. Lansing 6-2 here at home. Change took a little bit long in coming, and some on the Lansing Boy, it's easy for us to say, folks. On that Lansing bench, we're a little bit incensed. Eventually, the change was Dom Rene, 29 in the stripes. A header came off of a couple of juggles. Cole Heiser slices a long ball down. Dame Penne, that touch. Lansing still in possession. Wondered if Heiser might pull up all the way from there. He did not. Fun as it could have been. Knaff. Ooh, thought he was going to have a blow-by. Little hip check, whistle. Now, was this away from the ball, however? There was another contact going on away from the ball that I think was the one that, in fact, did draw the whistle. And if I'm seeing this right, it looks like he got a card in a hand right now. Our referee, Bill Howard. Yeah, I think he's walking over towards the bench area right with it. Let's see. Perhaps not. You often see that real demonstratively presented. No, okay, it appears. Well, sometimes, folks, our guess is as good as yours. Venues being what they are, visibilities being what they are, our positions relative to the bench and the players as they lean out over the field being what they are. And our officials are still in the conference, too, so none of us feel too bad about it. You got 2 minutes and 23 seconds to play here in the third quarter, whenever this restart does come. Now, finally, we've got our referee coming over and talking to a player seated in the penalty box. Interesting. Or calling him over toward the area where the penalty box is supposed to be, just repositioning him. I'm thinking what we're hearing now is yellow card. Oh boy, what a sequence this was. And it's created a pretty considerable delay. You know, our apologies on all that. There's nothing more we can do about it. So it should be yellow card. This does not create a power play, however. Simply means that the Rockford Thunder player will be unavailable. Man, oh, Bagley with a turn from Racinos. That thing had eyes. That got in on a wing and a prayer. And the celebration from Racinos is, I think, everybody's favorite part of it. Let's take one more look at this.
All right, guys, everyone check.
Racinos from up top. And Bagley just stuck 1 foot out there off his ankle. That'll work. (7-2) to the home side. Yeah. 2 minutes and 6 seconds or so restart here as this did come up above the level of the boards. Lansing hasn't trailed, now have their largest lead. Under 2 minutes. There's a big collision. Dame Penne. And now you wonder, is this going to draw a card with some of the quicker whistles that we've seen in the second half? Don't think so. Rockford foul with right about 2 minutes now. Got to keep your heads. Trailing by 5 scores. Got to start to get those a little bit quicker. Look at the keeper, Mora, venturing out a little bit further. The first time we've seen that. Mora calls Rumford, Rhode Island home. You've got a huge contingent of Rhode Island-based players on this Lansing side. It's real surprising. Oh, Mora is dumped and in pain, too. Oh, man, it's not right for the elder statesman. He was able to pop up, thankfully. Ooh, Dame Penne wanted a one-timer, couldn't get it. Bolanos. And they're not able to clear. There are a couple Thunder players Neither are able to rip it away from Lansing's Alexandre. Under a minute. Whistle. Now again, you wonder, was that inadmittent, that whistle? Now, okay, the clock did stop and start just a little bit, and that may have created a delay. And so we don't have a timeout being enforced. Neither team are clearing the field and gathering on the benches in order to discuss. So you wonder, was one of those whistles inadmittent and the other because of the clock stoppage that came along with the intermittent whistle? You can't envy any of the referees this evening. Shot blocked, Racinos. That was one of those right place, right time kind of shots. That thing caught him. Aguilar. Aguilar working on Racinos again. Racinos trying to clear 2-on-1, 3-on-1 nearly. He hit the deck. He's able to laugh about it eventually. Racinos and Huitrón going at it. Clean takeaway. Player down for the Thunder. Hit ahead. Racinos. Short time. 15 seconds for the quarter. Racinos back heel. Racinos throwing his hands up looking for a call. He did get a whistle down there in that far corner. We're going to lose just a little bit of that probably in the camera shot. Our apologies. 9 seconds, and Lansing saying, hey, let's get some fresh bodies on. Pardon us, that foul was on the Lansing side, so Rockford can likely sit on this. Aceves with one pass down to likely secure that. Augustine wanted to take one shot, and that will end the third quarter. Another successful quarter for the Lansing side. 7-2 is going to be their lead as they clear the field for it. Folks, match week 6 here in Major League Indoor Soccer. And what a good one we have. The Lansing side has not trailed here at home. 7-2 heading to the fourth quarter. Don't go anywhere.
Soccer Kickers is the perfect year-round soccer program for children ages 2 to 12 who are new to soccer or who want to build upon past soccer experiences. Our program benefits from the skills and experiences of our lead coach, Coach Gregory Lewis, who is a former professional soccer player. The kids at Soccer Kickers learn fundamental soccer skills through fun games. Through soccer, we help our kickers develop social skills with creative activities where they learn to take turns, to share, and in addition, they learn essential soccer skills such as passing, shooting, and juggling. Using an emergent curriculum, our program factors in the developmental stage of our kickers to keep them physically active, live fit and healthy lives, and most importantly, have fun. My husband and I started this program out of a desire to have a positive impact in this community. We, parents ourselves, understand the importance of finding fun activities for children and activities that take place in nurturing and safe environments that will also challenge each child in new ways. The community of kickers, parents, and coaches is what truly makes Soccer Kickers so special. We hope this program inspires every single parent in our community to join us with their little ones and for their children to fall in love with soccer.
Welcome back inside TOCA Soccer and Sports Center, Novi East here in Novi, Michigan. Like you might have guessed, Lansing's Red Cedar FC, the home side, they're going to lead 7-2 as we kick off quarter number 4. The road side is the Rockford Thunder. Rockford yet to string consecutive goals together. When they can get the stops in goal from Cesar Aceves, it helps out, but Aceves allowed now 7 goals on 15 shots against. The Lansing side, Christopher Mora, just 4 shots on goal against, saved 2 of them. Mora himself, we're told, also has 1 foul waged against him. Under 15 minutes for this Rockford side to really flip the script and create the biggest comeback since 3 weekends or so ago. And we want to shout out Pittsburgh's Bridge City FC for the efforts that they put forth in that comeback in the Fort Wayne match, their inaugural match, and coming back from down 4 in the fourth quarter of that one. Hayden Bagley had the last Lansing score. Bagley got just barely an ankle on it and turned that thing ever so softly. In fact, Bagley's last 2 scores were both assisted by Racinos and both on the power play. So that does, in fact, make Lansing 2 for 2. We'll check on the power play of the second because we're tempted to say we thought it was yellow card, which again would not create a power play even though the player serving that would be unavailable. You're still not down a man on the field. In the editing world, we'll say we'll fix that in post. Top of the arc here for Rockford. And way wide. They're going to have to go and track this thing down. It bounded right near the gate, in fact. And coming out of that gate for the Thunder is Alexander Gomez, 10 in the yellow and the green. If you're just joining us, well, hey, welcome. Thanks so much. And what you're witnessing is Lansing's Red Cedar FC holding a 7-2 lead here for the fourth quarter. Lansing, the home side, in their red and black striped kits with the white shorts. And Rockford, yellow kits with the green shorts. They've got green numbers. And Bolaños just tried to give a little bit of an ankle pick while he was on the deck. I'm surprised that was not whistled. You might not have seen it in the camera frame. Moore, the keeper, sends it way down long. Man, watch Bagley down there. He's dangerous. Bagley, shot scored! I was saying. Bagley nets it at 12 minutes, 35 seconds of the fourth quarter, make it an 8-2 lead. And Bagley's done it with both feet. That's what we love. You see the replay here. This time it's from the right. Has scored a couple with the left. Bagley hat trick. Long ways to go in this one, too. Rockford side has really got to get something going quick. And again, it's not just getting it going once or twice and a couple of magical runs and a finish or two. It's like, well, you got to get all the stops. You probably have to blank Lansing the rest of the way. You've got to go fairly quick, work it with some pace, and you got to string goals together. It is, in fact, a lot to ask. This Rockford side, 1 and 2 so far on the season. Pardon us, 1 and 3. Goal differential at -22 and have dropped 2 straight. The one win, that was home back in Rockford, Illinois, or so, around those Chicago suburbs, against Fort Wayne. A winless side on the road so far, and if they're going to continue that way, Racinos will have a big hand in it, Bagley will have a big hand in it. Racinos had that takeaway, wasn't able to create a run off of it. Gabby Meireles, upright board, laid in, good feed, save Aceves. A shot for Lansing's Moore McGinnis. Meireles coming from the top of the arc in a moment, should be. Pardon us, free kick.
After this one. Thank you.
10 minutes, 59 seconds. Here's Meireles. Off to his left. Blistered off a sub-ace! And an anointed goal!
Johnny.
Heiser let it fly. And that was special. Now, we've got timeout being called on the Lansing side. They haven't had it awarded yet, though. All right, they're not going to get it yet. They're going to have to wait a little bit to call it. Not entirely sure what they wanted. It's possible that they want to warm up their reserve keeper. It's Yuri Tukalevsky, who typically serves in that role, and he is the active reserve keeper today. That could be in the back of everybody's minds. Wonder what else they wanted to talk about as they have a healthy lead. So Bagley scored 3 in a row, and Bagley was feeling himself. Cole Heiser said, man, let me get involved a little bit here. Let me get on the stat sheet. Please and thank you. "10 minutes, 26 seconds to play. All Lansing, everything right now." Thunder shot by a diving Mura and scored Huitron. Mauricio Huitron, muy bien. 9-3, and that is a quick answer. A good time to have it. And now we are finally awarded the Lansing timeouts. Take a look at the Huitron goal. I believe you've got Huitron from Emmanuel Mercado, the scorer of the first Rockford goal. And we'll stick here with you through the timeout. Our shot totals show like this. Lansing shot 19 times so far to 9 for the Rockford side. Christopher Mora, the Lansing keeper, will be charged with those 3. So he's going to have some work to do after this match. Watch some of the film, see things he liked and didn't like about himself and his performance, and he's got a ways to go for that 750 save percentage that he says is his goal. However, lots of reasons to think the guy's going to be able to do it. We mentioned a Rumford, Rhode Island native among the massive contingent of Rhode Island players. You wouldn't think it here in roughly the east side of Michigan. I was going to say mid-Michigan with Lansing, but nonetheless, we are in Novi. Mura, a Rumford, Rhode Island native. Aiden Bagley of Cumberland, Rhode Island. Joselito Rodriguez, Central Falls, Rhode Island. Owen Balcarcel, Cumberland, Rhode Island. Anthony Racinos of Providence, the capital. And many of them at Rhode Island College played at some point, including Mura himself, as well as Anthony Racinos. He wants to note he was first team all-conference in college at Rhode Island College. Oh, so many of these teams have said, our goal is to make it to Vegas, to play in the postseason. They've said, we know we were a winless club last season. It's something that we've avoided touching on so far, but it's part of the story of the franchise now. Lansing, an 0-12 regular season last year, found themselves in the cellar. Their season high in scores last year was 12. That was a 19-12 loss against Omaha, who has since departed MLIS. Their season low, a couple of times, just a single goal scored. Different squad this year. Lots of turnaround and lots of turnover. You wouldn't know this squad came in 1-2. You wouldn't know they had a minus goal differential. And there's a player waiting to tap that in. Then Rockford would start feeling a little bit closer. They still trail by 6 scores. Lansing had their largest lead at 9-2. And that 7-goal lead seemed real daunting. The good news on the Rockford side was they did score quickly to answer. A 9-3 your score. Clock winding toward 9 minutes to play. Mauricio Campos from Emmanuel Mercado. That 10-minute, 14-second score. 8 minutes, 40 seconds to play now. And we did, in fact, have the goalkeeper change. Yuri Tukalevsky in for Christopher Mora on the Lansing side. We told you in roughly the first quarter or so, if you weren't with us then, Tukalevsky did lead this Lansing side in saves last year with 77. Didn't quite qualify for league leaders overall. Would have needed to play 48% of the team's total minutes played for the year in goal. Just a technicality, though, as he was decidedly the starting keeper. Coach Gregory Lewis leads this Lansing side out. Their 6-goal lead. You don't want to say it's comfortable, but they're under 8 minutes to play, and they're rotating bodies quicker and quicker. $12 goals was their best output of this season so far. That was in their season opener against Fort Wayne back on the 15th of November. 12 goals was their best scoring output for last year, too. It's a number to think about. It matters. Maybe it's not entirely crucial. But goal differential, you always got to think of tiebreakers. You've got the 7 teams here in the North Conference, as opposed to 6 in the South. So more teams to beat out to make it to Vegas. Got to be part of the top 2 for your conference to end up in the postseason. There's some patient handles. This is over the head of Tukalevsky, and he'll survive it. Victor Viana, a couple of goals for him. Viana hits it up ahead. Ooh, Kanath can smell it still. Viana tied up along the wall. There's a lot of yellow jerseys. Look at the handles. Head fake, shot, blocked. Bagley. Another one, save Tukalevsky. Can you say kick, save, and a beauty? Because that's what it feels like.
Yeah, we have to get
6 minutes, 20 seconds to play. That 9-3 lead stays intact on the Lansing side. If Viana is able to take this away, there's a run to be had. It's solo. Tons of patience. A great tackle in recovery. Rockford's thinking we got to do more of that. That's Jared Barajas, the youngest player out here. Barajas, 16 years of age. Shot blocked. Viana. Viana's got a long way to run to get here. And yeah, you had to expect that that ball was going to beat him to the keeper by a lot, as it did. 5 minutes, 40 seconds. Rockford's in emergency mode. You wonder at some points, do you pull the keeper as Seves? Probably not so much in a 6-goal game, but if it's 2 or 3, you would likely see it. Still got one final media timeout coming here for the fourth quarter when we do get the stoppage. Moise Augustine, here he comes. Aceves staring him down. He survived it.
One time, baby. Come on. Keep working, Moises. Keep working. Keep pushing.
Make it under 5 minutes, and each tick, tick, tick grows successively louder. Cesar Aceves snaps off another. Rockford would need a whole bunch in not a lot of time to make this interesting, let alone get all the way back in it. See if they can get a couple turns here from Huitrón. He is sent to the deck. Play on. Now there's a couple tied up there. Is Cole Heiser going to get the foul here? One would think for Lansing. Yes, it is Heiser. At 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Now a couple of changes. Rockford subbing. They picked a good time for it. And you do have the keeper, Aceves, being pulled. Empty net. Whistle first and a quick stoppage. You'll see everybody try and mark somehow their sixth attacker and specifically who it is. We'll tell you more about that when we come out of the timeout. We finally do have that media timeout. It took all the way till 4 minutes and 1 second here in the fourth quarter, but media timeout comes here, 9-3 Lansing, here from TOCA in Novi. Matter of fact, while we've got you here, we'll take one more look at those Major League Indoor Soccer standings here in the North Conference. Fort Wayne fell to 0-4 after a resounding 18-2 win by the Cleveland Crunch. That sits them all alone in second place so far. Take a look at the points there. Cleveland, Lansing, Pittsburgh. Lansing, of course, with a couple of losses. We're projecting here as we expect them to move to 2-2. Now, to say crazier things have happened, well, that may, at this point, be a stretch. You've got just 4 minutes and 1 second. Although it could be fun to start talking about, oh, man, the Rockford just made miracles happen should they begin to trim this thing and make it real close. Toronto's Canadian Crusaders out front of everybody, undefeated so far through 4 tries, and rounding out those standings, the Chicago Mustangs. These Rockford Thunder, again, projected to fall to 1-3 here. Not going to collect any points this evening. And Fort Wayne still yet to win, and no points on their side. Again, those are essentially up to the second standings, but for just pending the finish of this one. 4 minutes, 1 second. Restart comes. Save Tukalevsky right away. Great feat from the reserve keeper. And what we wanted to say about marking the extra attacker, because Cesar Aceves, the goalkeeper, has been pulled, teams have typically a couple of different ways that they will try to show you visually who that sixth attacker is. Right now, it's the player who's got the white warm-up top on, the long sleeve. Trying to determine exactly who it is. It can be difficult from our view, but officials will collect that player's name and number before they enter. And so the Lansing side might want to have somebody take a shot. This is blasted up on the Rockford side, and no dice. Tukalevsky gave it a heave. Cody Granville to Anthony Recinos. You've heard a couple on the Lansing side already say, hey, that's not a goalkeeper down there. You know, players can smell that. They can sense it, even if they don't necessarily need that score. You always think, yeah, but what if I had it? But what if I could get it on this empty net? Shot scored! Do not go quietly into that good night. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. Rockford, you know, again, we'd like to say crazier things have happened. Take a look at the replay here. Looks like that is Mauricio Huitrón. Huitrón with just 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to play. So think about that. They pull the keeper, and they do get the score. Again, if this were a real tight game, if it was a 1 or a 2 goal contest, it would feel a whole lot different. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to play. It matters on the Rockford side for goal differential reasons, and again, for the stat sheet a little bit. That's about all we can do on that. We're told that the assist is Alexander Gomez, so we believe Gomez was that sixth attacker. Oh, mishandled there from Moise Augustin. He could have had a tap in for par. Maybe birdie. So it is Gomez then. Gomez up for Bolaños. Bolaños off a board. Shot blasted. Is he putting holes in the net? Diego Bolaños. Man, that is 2 really quick scores.
You have to work. Let's get
Looks tired.
You got to start thinking, okay, a minute and 33 seconds is not a lot of time, but we don't like how this game has ended. It's always one of those. You want to end it with some very, very concrete punctuation. You want to end it with an exclamation mark, not a question. On the Lansing side, that hasn't been what you've seen the last couple of minutes. The shots are really creeping closer towards each other like you might not expect. Lansing with 20, Rockford with 16. That should be a restart. That one hit the net, it appeared.
Go! Come on, man!
Good, Vic. It's good, Vic. Come on, now.
It's all the way down to that sixth attacker, Gomez, with under a minute to play. Bagley for Moise Augustine. Augustine's been near the goal. Oh, he is tossed hard. Brandon Aguilar just put on a physical show. And physicality has not been Rockford's issue, but some coordination, some connections of passes on possessions that they had to have them, that they haven't been able to always capitalize on so far. This restart off a blocked shot takes us to 31.9 seconds. Top of the arc. Ooh, Tukalevsky did flop on it. Man, he kept that thing off the goal line.
Finish!
Good effort from the reserve keeper, Yuri Tukalevsky. 9-5 in the final 15 ticks or so. Shot a little bit wide. Make it under 10. One more maybe for Wheatrone. Wheatrone taken out by the keeper. Oh, he is down 2. And for what it's worth, there's 0.6 left. Oh, man. Oh, there's an altercation, to put it real nicely. And it's interesting. I think our referee, Bill Howard, was pushed. You wonder, is anybody out of this game with technically 0.6 seconds to play? Oh, boy. It's immediately going to end the game upon restart here, but this is a little black stain at the end of it. All right, this is, so sorry, we're going to turn our crowd mic down a little bit. We're still waiting on the restart to technically finish this game with 0.6 seconds left. Everybody, turn it down. One final restart. That clock probably should have run out. You don't get the horn here, but that is the end of the match. Ooh. All right. Clearer heads prevail here in Lansing. Lansing's Red Cedar FC does take down the visiting Rockford Thunder 9-5. We appreciate all of your patience towards the end, that final altercation there. Our referee, Bill Howard, hopefully cleared everything up and got everybody cooled down the best we could there. Folks, this Lansing side is for real. They're going to improve to 2-2 here. They're moving back toward that even goal differential. That's one hurdle to climb. You've got the above 500 to start thinking about when they can get there too. And you've snapped the little 2-game skid that they were on. It's a clearly improved team from last year. That team was winless, and this team is just so much different. Great players all along it. Let's take a brief look back at how we got here. Cody Granville opened it up with the scoring. That was 10 minutes and 40 seconds. And you're going to see all of these replays coming from some of these highlights. Victor Viana had a couple of them. Viana got 2 in a row, in fact. See the second of the 2 here. Viana on the free kick kind of lulled everybody to sleep and went top cheddar over Cesar Aceves, who was a little dejected. You see Aceves, the keeper, getting involved in the attack often, that is. A fantastic save made there by the starting keeper, Christopher Mora. This one here, Gabby Moreles. Moreles also top cheddar, fireballed over Cesar Aceves. Aceves battled here. It took nearly 7.5 more minutes as Esteves even took a shot himself there, was eventually saved. But it took nearly 7.5 more minutes into the second quarter for Rockford to get on the board. You'll see that score coming in a moment. And there it is. Their first score for the match was Emmanuel Mercado. Granville would get another. Jared Barajas, the youngest player out here, would answer in the third quarter. Aiden Bagley with 3 consecutives to get himself a hat trick. Cole Heiser, Mauricio Huitrón had a couple, one of them coming with 6 attackers, and Damian Bolaños from Jared Barajas was the final score to round it out 9-5. And that about wraps it up. Keep enjoying these replays as we bring them to you. But Lansing's Red Cedar FC, a new club. It's 2025-26, a new season, and they are putting on a brand new look. They defeat the Rockford Thunder here 9-5, and we want to thank you once more so much for joining us. The Lansing side is going to have 2 weeks time to relax, celebrate that holiday season, get back out on the training field, and prepare for the undefeated Toronto side at home after the new year. Thanks so much to everybody who joined us today. For all of our marvelous crew and our friends at the National Soccer Network, I'm Tanner White, and you've been watching Major League Indoor Soccer on MLIS Pro TV and the National Soccer Network. We hope you'll join us again soon.
Soccer Kickers is the perfect year-round soccer program for children ages 2 to 12 who are new to soccer or who want to build upon past soccer experiences. Our program benefits from the skills and experiences of our lead coach, Coach Gregory Lewis, who is a former professional soccer player. The kids at Soccer Kickers learn fundamental soccer skills through fun games. Through soccer, we help our kickers develop social skills with creative activities where they learn to take turns, to share, and in addition, they learn essential soccer skills such as passing, shooting, and juggling. Using an emergent curriculum, our program factors in the developmental stage of our kickers to keep them physically active, live fit and healthy lives, and most importantly, have fun. My husband and I started this program out of a desire to have a positive impact in this community. We, parents ourselves, understand the importance of finding fun activities for children and activities that take place in nurturing and safe environments that will also challenge each child in new ways. The community of kickers, parents, and coaches is what truly makes Soccer Kickers so special. We hope this program inspires every single parent in our community to join us with their little ones and for their children to fall in love with soccer.
Thank you.